Another red card. Another stupid red card. And just no defense. All right, everyone. Welcome back to American Booze Podcast. Let's talk about Chelsea Brighton 1-2. Oh my God. Such a frustrating game because we actually started off really well. Like one of the best first 15 minutes that we've had all season. You know, we were completely outplaying Brighton. We were in complete control, attacking again and again. Esteval had multiple good chances on the right side. Really good goal from a Caicedo through ball to James. Really nice cross. Enzo in the middle of the box. Great goal. And I thought, this is great. Let's go on. Let's keep going. But then again, after the first goal, we just kind of took our foot off the gas, which I think, I think this team is just all about control, right? Like I don't know why we just don't really have that aggression in us to keep scoring more. But again, there wasn't really any danger. Like Brighton didn't really have that many chances. They had 0 shots on target. The entire first half, we were in full control. Second half started in a stupid ball. Oh my God, from Andre Santos, really bad back pass. There was no foul on him. It was just a bad back pass. And then another straight red. This time, Trevor Chalobah, even though it looked like he touched the ball inadvertently, which hit the ball towards the goalie, but then he just takes out the player. And so I think on one hand, yeah, it's harsh since he did get the ball first, but then on the second hand, like he didn't actually get the ball that hard. So could Gomez have gone onto the ball and scored? Maybe. And then maybe that's why they called it, because he clearly takes out Gomez. And it's just another situation. It's just like we didn't need to do this to ourselves, right? Like we didn't need to have a bad back pass, and it just put Chalobah in a horrible position. But again, like even if Gomez were to score from that, I would still rather 11v11 than go down to 10 and have to defend. And once we go down to 10, you just knew this game was gone, because we just do not have it in us to prevent a goal. We just don't. We just do not. Again, manager makes substitution. At least he didn't panic this time and make all the subs at once. You know, I feel like the subs, sure. I don't really ever like seeing Esteval come off, because I feel like he's one of our only outlets. And you could tell just like 5 minutes later, Gusto had a break down that right side where he, instead of running with the ball, decided to check back because he just doesn't have the pacing, he doesn't have the skill. And all I was thinking of is if Esteval was in that position, he would have gone forward and he would have actually gotten us a chance to come back in the game or go 2-1 ahead, which would have been huge. Or I think it would have been 2-0 ahead at that point. But, you know, having Gusto on, sure, you could say he's better at defending, but he didn't cut out the cross that got him the tie. You know, credit to Brighton. It was a really good cross and it was a really nice header by Welbeck. But again, would Esteval been any different? I don't think so. You know, Gusto had made no attempt at cutting out that cross. Not that Esteval would have done better, but it would have made no difference. And then Achimpong, being young, didn't really track Welbeck, let the ball fly over him. And yeah, there's that. But then again, that second goal, like we could have kept it to a 1-1 tie. Like just subbing on more and more defenders clearly is not helping us. Like it doesn't matter if we have 3 defenders on the field, 4 defenders, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't matter if we play all of our remaining defenders. We're just not defending. You know, on that winning goal by Brighton, our backline was a mess. Like nobody kept the line. One player was ahead, one player was back. Sometimes it was Reece James ahead, sometimes Reece James was back. There's just no communication. It's just a lack of experience and communication in the back. There's just none. Badiashil's not a leader. We know this. Reece James should be the leader in the back, but unfortunately, he's never been the most vocal person on the pitch. In fact, the only leadership that we have on the pitch after the red card was really Sanchez trying to get people from fighting, from getting more players sent off. He was the only person who's really taking a stand and doing that. And the last couple of goals weren't even his fault. There was nothing he could have done. And then the third goal that we gave to Brighton was just stupid. Like trying to play out from the back when they have more players than we have defenders back. Number one, stupid decision. Number two, it's just inexperience. Josh Antropom gets the ball, just a really weak, poorly placed pass, completely behind Caicedo, and then gave the ball straight away. And after that, you instantly knew there's nothing we could do. We were going to give up another goal. And at that point, it didn't really matter. It just speaks volumes that losing Colwill had so much more of an effect than I thought it would. Not only did we miss one of our best defenders, but we lost a genuine leader in the back. And yes, while Tosin is a leader, he just doesn't have the pace that Colwill does, and playing Tosin gives us a big liability in terms of playing balls over top. And then today you can see when Tosin's not there, we just don't really have a leader. Hato, 19 years old, brand new to the team. He's not going to be a leader. Chalaba, unfortunately, he's not really a leader, right? Like he's always been the best when he's had someone older and more vocal alongside him, like a Thiago Silva or Tosin. And today, when he's asked to lead, he's the one that gets sent off. And then again, I've never liked Badiashil. I think he's just a walking error in defense. His only attribute is that he's crazy tall. That's it. He makes mistakes in passing, but and he's been injured for a long time. Yeah, just overall, really, it's just another red card. And after the red card, the team just completely folds because we have no leadership. We don't know how to defend. And part of this is down to just game management. Like I said, I don't think Enzo helps us at all by just subbing on more defenders. I think we actively get worse when we only have defenders because we don't know how to play out. Like we need players like Neto and Esteval to stay on so we can actually play out from defense. And when we don't have those, we start making stupid errors. And two, it's just this whole obsession with playing out from the back, even when it doesn't make sense. So the third goal is a perfect example for that. But all of it just comes down to poor defending. We just do not have an experienced leader in defense. And I have to hold my hands and say I made a mistake thinking that we were going to be fine without Colwell. I thought we were going to challenge actually for the title this season. And right now I'm worried that we might not even challenge for top 4 and make it to Champions League next season, which would just be a complete waste of a season at that point. But, we got ourselves into this mess. Our sporting directors got ourselves into this by saying, no, we don't need more defenders, by continuously buying young, inexperienced defenders again and again, and not focusing on experience when that's what's desperately needed. It's just, it just screams volumes of this team is just so poorly put together. Like we are doing well in terms of finding young talent and being able to sell them. What we're not doing is realizing that we have a team that could be doing so much better than we're doing right now. But we're not giving this team what it needs, which is the final pieces, which are leaders and experience to take us to that next level. And right now, we just don't have it. And we have Benfica coming up next. Huge game. We must win that game, just like we had to win this one. But we cannot go into a Champions League season and lose the first two. That'll essentially knock us out of the group stages. We just will not progress if that happens. And we still have Barcelona coming up. It's not like we have that many easy games. We have Napoli. We have Benfica. Like, these are tough games still. So game by game, my confidence for us doing well is just dropping like a fly. But yeah, this game was it's just so disappointing. And it's even more so in that we played so well. We played so well in the start. And if it wasn't for that stupid red card, I think we would have been fine this game. But yeah, we better start cutting out these defensive errors real soon. Otherwise, game after game, and no matter how many goals we score, no matter how well we do in midfield and attack, if our defense keeps letting us down, then we are going nowhere this season. So yeah, hopefully, please, my God, please, no defensive errors against Benfica. I just want a 90-minute full-on winning performance where we dominate, or we're clinical, we're pushing for more goals after we get that first one, and where we defend like we actually care about defending. Yeah, so disappointing. See you guys after the next one. Peace.